What's up, Buttercup? Fancy seeing you here today. It's been a while, hasn't it? As you can tell, I have moved and I'm just trying my best putting away all those books. I am going to do a speed up put away video. Wow, I'm still tired. I'm still trying to form words and it makes sense. But what is that type of video called? Like speeding up, putting away things? Yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. So these aren't going to be bare for long. I am here today with you to talk about my January reading wrap up. Due to the move and all the things that happened with moving, I didn't read all that much. Totally thought that that would happen. So it is what it is. I'm happy that I got through so many books. I'll give myself a pat on the back, actually. Let's jump into the first one, The Girl Next Door by Jack Ketchum. That was 5 stars, and I did a review on that. It was at the very beginning of January, so I was still kind of sort of packing, but not really. And I finished that pretty fast, and therefore I could do a book review on it before everything became chaotic. So go check it out if you're interested. Number 2 is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. That was DNF, not rated. I'm so glad I didn't have to read that in high school. That was bad. Oh my gosh. Like, Nathaniel, what are you saying, sweetie? What are you saying? I don't know. I don't even think you know. So after what, 100 or something pages, less than 100 pages, I gave up. I don't have time. Number 3, The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. That's 3.5 stars, rounded up to 4. I knew that it was young adult going in, and I thought that the story was very cool, but it was a little hard at times to keep up with the shifts and points of view, and there were a lot of flashbacks, and the ending was a bit rushed. But overall, I did enjoy The Drowned Woods. It connects to The Bone Houses, which I think that is a fantastic, fantastic book. So if you've read The Bone Houses, definitely go into The Drowned Woods, seeing the connections there, especially with the epilogue. Number 4, Hunting Ground by Patricia Briggs, 4 stars. That's the second book in the Alpha and Omega series with Anna and Charles. He is annoying, but Anna isn't. That's just the vibe, because that's the same thing for the Mercy Thompson book series, though Adam, Mercy's mate, is not as annoying as Charles. Charles, boy, you need to chill. So I can't do that alpha asshole werewolf BS. So you need a lot of buffer, and I think Anna and Mercy do a really good job, or else I wouldn't be reading these books. But I know a lot of people think that it's sexy. I do not. I just think they're annoying. But anyway, number 5, The Godfather by Mario Puzo, 4 stars. There were lots of meandering chapters, and I didn't care whatsoever about Johnny Fontaine, and I thought it was also really random that the first part, fantastic, then we pause what's going on, and then we just do a bunch of flashbacks with a bunch of different characters in the middle, and I was like, wow, that's odd. And then we go back to the story. Not a fan of that. That's why I wasn't 5 stars. But I will be doing a book review on that when I have the energy, because I have to write stuff out and look up some stuff that I've probably forgotten. I don't want to give you all wrong information, you know, but it has been a journey for me. And I don't know why, but the past year or so, book reviews take a lot out of me mentally. So I just want to get it right. Number 6, Fair Game by Patricia Briggs, 4 stars. That's the 3rd book in the Alpha and Omega series, and it was gifted to me by a book club friend. Thank you so much. 7, My Life as a White Trash Zombie by Diana Rowland. That's 4 stars. That was enjoyable. I just didn't really connect too much with any of the characters. They were interesting, but none of them stood out. The story is really funny because white trash zombie working as a, oh, what's it called? She works for a morgue. She picks up bodies. It makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Number 8, 100 Animals That Can Fucking End You by Mamando Nadaye. I think I got that right. So sorry if I didn't, Mamando. That's 5 stars. He runs a YouTube channel called Casual Geographic. Love him. So enthusiastic about animals. It just infects you. And he's also on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but he gained traction on TikTok first and then moved over to YouTube, and that's how I found him. I will be doing a video on this nonfiction book because obviously the title is amazing. I mean, yes. Number 9, Where I End by Sophie White. I read it, but it's not rated. That was a weird book. I have problems with it. Yeah, that's what I got. But it was like watching a dumpster fire. And so I was interested, but it didn't make sense. That's why I read it and didn't DNF it. I have no clue how to rate it, therefore we're just moving on, right? 10, Doom Dynasty by James Axler. That's 2 stars. 11, Purgatory Road by James Axler, 2 stars. And 12, Tigers of Heaven by James Axler, 2 stars. The last 3 books are part of the Outlander series, and within that, they're a trilogy, and that series within a series is called the Imperial Wars. You know, isn't that confusing? My husband was listening to these audiobooks, so I counted them, because if I have to listen to nonsense, I better count it. These are from the 80s and 90s. They have like 30 books in the series. He found them recently. Like, at least these 3 books are graphic audio, so you have a bunch of different voice actors, right? And then very over-the-top sound effects. And I'm just like, okay, I get the graphic audio, but this is so cringy. I digress. I am really looking forward to settling into my house and getting back on a schedule. Being off a schedule is just messing with me. Also, just the move was not great. It was not. I will see you in the next video whenever that happens. Read, write, whatever you need to do for self-care. And thank you for watching again and for sticking around. Bye.